Gotta be. I feel like when you be yourself, that's when you can, I don't know, should just be way more better for you, for real, for real. You ain't gotta worry about covering up lies, worry about faking them, you feel me? All that shit, bro. Man, people be getting caught up in so much shit that they ain't gonna get caught up in if they just keep it real. Sickboyrari, aka Black Kray, aka Sicko Shine. Shine Sicko, Gucci Kray Goth. I start Uzi, man, okay, everything. Everything I do is sick at the end of the day. I'm a sick boy, man. Everything I do is sick. Some tweaking shit. Then Wari just like, that shit just fit me. Plus like, how I look at it is like, I don't know, I'm like a Wari, man. I be switching lanes the way like how I am. I be in mad different lanes with this shit, but I always stay in my own lane with it, you feel me? I know like coming up and shit, like, especially in my school and shit, like, Goth kids always like clicked up, but they was like outsiders, you feel me? We was like the black version of the Goth kids, you feel me, to run away where we came up in. We was skating, we was listening to way different shit than what other people were listening to, that we came up with and shit. So I just like flipped that turn. You feel me, just like Goth, you feel me, in our own way though. We didn't even really like place ourselves in that predicament for real. Like we really just like, the people really placed us in that predicament by not like really fucking with us for real. Like calling us weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? White boys, all that shit. Goth Money Records consists of me, 100 Mil, Karma, Luck and Lean, and Kane. Like when I first met everybody, I'm like, damn, like yo, like they got like mad potential, they mad creative. Like plus 100 and Karma, like I grew up with them boys, so it's like they was already with me off jump. So boys didn't really know like they was gonna take off the way how I took off or play an impact the way how I made an impact for real. It was just doing us, and it just so happened to be for real. But like, I don't know, I ain't even really take it serious at first for real. I just fucked with it, but mad people was like trying to take me serious, so it was like I kind of like had to, you know what I'm saying, do my thing like, even more. Skating since '06. That's what really started everything. I feel like everything really led from me skating, for real, honestly. I feel like me skating like opened up like my mind even more. And also the people like that I was surrounded by. When I did started skating, I was with a whole different crowd of people than the people I grew up with. So I was able to see more shit, and I feel like that shit really advanced me. I feel like cool people recognize cool shit at the end of the day, so I feel like that's all it was. And also about timing too as well. I still feel like damn near like it's still low-key ahead of a lot of people, and people really just catching on to shit I've been doing like 3-4 years ago. It's all good though. I was born in Richmond, Virginia, moved to Ashland, so it's not technically the DMV, but you know, it's not that far. We call it the A-town, short for abbreviation, but it's a little town for real. Like everybody down there know everybody. Like 15 minutes outside of the city. Like I grew up on music, like literally as a child. So like the way how I value music, I feel like that played a big role on like my influences and also my surroundings and everything, how I came up too. So I feel like that's where everything really come from. My dad, he was real big on music. He always had all the CDs, he had all the DVDs, documentaries, everything. So I would always see all of that shit. So when I got older, I just always stuck with it, and yeah, couple on just fucking with it, followed up with it. Shout out Lil B. He was definitely like one of my favorite artists. The way how he don't give a fuck, for real, just do his thing, he don't even care. That's what I admire the most. One of my favorite movies, Reggae Rockers. It also played a big role in my life too. I went through like a whole like Rastafarian phase when I was like in 8th grade and shit. So I tuned into like mad like like OG Rastafarians, you feel me, back in the day, like U-Roy, Yellow Man, Big Youth was one of my favorite, Gregory Isaacs, The Linger, John Hart, you feel me, Police and Helicopter. I ain't got no West Indian in my family. All my people are straight from Virginia. Like, I just love music, yo. I don't know. Rest in peace, both those boys, man, for real, yo. In life, it'd be like time periods where like certain shit gotta happen. For real, I don't know if that make any sense. So it wasn't really surprising to me, honestly, especially like in the music business and shit. So I feel like a certain amount of people die each year, or like a certain time period. It just gotta happen. I feel like that's what comes with this whole thing, for real. That's what comes with it. That's another thing people don't really realize too, even with like starting this whole music shit and hopping in the game. Like, they hop in the game not even like knowing like what come with this shit. I don't even know, cause I ain't even in 2018 no more. I was there, and 2 years ago, shit, 2020. Just like, I don't know, I feel like once 2000 came, it was like a new, like, I don't know if it's the right word, but like a new millennium, but everything was just like futuristic. So I feel like once 2020 comes, it's gonna be like a whole new, I don't even know, I just feel like it's gonna be like how 2000 was, as far as like just futuristic. Kids is developing crazy right now. It's like a whole new group of kids, you feel me, that is like tweaked up, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. I ain't gonna tell you nothing, you gotta just tune in. Just keep your eyes open.